All right, Dave Hirschbrenner, Monroe Cross Country. Some anxious moments coming in, not running at full strength, but all's well that ends well. Your guys came through.
Hey, win's a win here. I'll have to quote the Oakland Raiders on this one. This win, baby. Shameless plug for the Raiders. Yeah, we're just happy. Just 1 point was plenty today. We're just happy after last week's destruction. We really wanted to get through, and to win is even icing on the cake. We would have been happy with second even today. We're not healthy yet, but we're getting back. In another week, I think we'll be healthier even yet.
Who wasn't here that was supposed to be?
Well, you know, Trevor Bloom was our fourth guy after our original fourth guy had the stress fracture.
Right.
So then our next fourth guy would have been Trevor Bloom. He went down with bronchitis and everything last week and couldn't finish the conference meet. We still are without him. So we're really our fourth and fifth today. We're actually our sixth and seventh from earlier in the year.
Wow.
So people can look at it and say, wow, what a gap after your first three. That's a huge gap. Well, it's actually our sixth and seventh that are filling into our fourth and fifth spots right now, so we're pretty proud of those guys. And another week of some medicine, getting back on the mend here. We'll be stronger next week.
Who were the fourth and fifth today?
Fourth and fifth today were Derek Christensen and Jeremy Miller.
Okay, so huge efforts by them. And did you feel, as you saw this race unfold, that they were doing what they needed to do?
They were doing great. Halfway through, we were way out ahead, and I thought we were real safe. And then Jeremy, our fifth today, Miller, he's still only about 75% healthy probably. He started to really feel it on the last loop. So his last 800 was not very good, and he ended up probably dropping 6-7 spots in that last 800, and 4 of them were in the last 100, which really scared us. But it was still enough to pull out a 9-point victory, I believe. So, you know, it could have been a little easier. He made it interesting, put it that way. But he gave it all he had. He was being carried off afterwards. So.
And then Platteville gets Edgewood, and it shows how deep the sectional
was. It was a tough sectional. We told our guys that Platteville was a team that we were hoping to get second based on our performance last weekend. And then we were really concerned about Platteville. They've been the hot team this year. They're coming on, and they got some big, strong kids. And those guys are figuring out how to run a 5K, and that team's good. So they're scary.
And I guess that would be, I should ask you about your top three. Ethan today, and then Noah Tostrud, first sectional cross-country meet ever, and he hammers it down, and Jake right behind him.
That's just nice for him and Jake. They just kind of shut it off after a while. I said they can run as hard as they want. Once we had our 3 spots determined, I didn't care how fast they ran today, and they just came in kind of together there. I think I didn't even see the finish, how they finished up, but once they went by and they had 100 yards on the 4th place, I didn't really care what happened. And I'll take those. That's the strongest front 3 runners in the state of Wisconsin, any division. I'll take those 3 guys against any other team's 3 guys any day of the week. They are 3 of the toughest guys ever. Like you said about Noah Toster jumping in here, you know, he's a linebacker on our football team last year. He jumps in and he just took second in the sectional. My son played football.